Hello beautiful people. You are warmly welcome back to the channel. If today is your first time watching me, my name is Rosekeldy and this is the Rosekeldy ministry platform. You are warmly welcome to the channel. I take this opportunity to also welcome all my old subscribers, my returning subscribers, my new subscribers. You are all welcome to today's video, and I believe everyone is doing so well. So today we want to actually deal with a certain problem in our life, and this is going to be in three categories, which I am now going to mention. The first person is for those who find it difficult to receive money. If you are finding it difficult to receive money and you feel like it is spiritual, it is not because you are lazy, it is not because you are not putting the effort to receive that money. You are working, you are trying to put things together, but yet money is not coming into these hands. So for that reason, these hands are so dry that it cannot receive money. The second category of people are the people who receive the money, yet they don't know how they use the money. They feel like there is a hole that has been created, and when the money comes, it just come out from that hole. All your account, which is the physical, where you keep your money or your purse, something is just not, working for you. When this money comes in, the money just goes faster. You might have two jobs, you might have all the jobs or all the salary that should keep you from the whole month, but you realize that even with all this good salary, you still owing people, you still can't pay your bills because you are abusing the money. So the third category of people are the people who immediately money comes into their hands or immediately they get paid, there must be a problem that money has to be used for, which was not part of your plans. It is only when you receive money that your daughter is sick. It's only when you receive money that your mother is sick. It's only when you receive money that something has to spoil in that house for that money to be used. It's only when money comes in your account that your family members will start calling you for a help. It is only when money comes into your life that there is a misfortune. Listen, some of these things are not physical. There are spirit, or there are responsibility, or there are spirit that are responsible for these actions. And today I have a simple remedy that I want to share with you, and then I'm also going to show you after the remedy what do you have to do to make these these results permanent in your life, so you don't lose money, so you don't abuse money, so you don't use money anyhow. It is only when you have money that when you go to that shop, you start buying things that you don't need. It is only when you come home that you realize that I already have this thing, or I don't even need it at all. My dear, it is not just as you see it. So if you are interested to know this remedy and how you can keep these to be permanent in your life, please, I want you to stay tuned after this short commercial break, and your girl will be right back. You are warmly welcome back from that short commercial break. Yes, we are going straight to today's video, and this video is all about these. We need only 2 items for these, this to neutralize if there is any spirit that is taking your money, if there is any spirit that is fighting your prosperity, your riches, that is making you not to save money, that is making you not to make properties. You need a cinnamon powder. This is a cinnamon stick that I have grinded myself. I blended it myself, and then you need just a lime. Okay, this is all that you need. I want you to understand something, that God lives in you and these natures. God lives in the things that he has created, including you. And everything that he has created, he created them for a purpose and for our benefit. So if you are watching me right now and you have all the things that I have said and more, that you know that this is me, then I want you to pay critical attention. This is all you need. What we are going to do is you are going to divide this lime into 2. So now this is my life. So the first thing that you are going to do, you are going to rub these, the first one like this. You are going to pray over it. Pray over it. And what you are doing is that you are connecting yourself with this line. Listen, if you uses your pastor's band, handband or wristband, you uses their handkerchief as a point of contact to pray for certain results, then let me tell you that this is even more powerful than that band. Why? Because that band becomes an intermediary. That pastor's energy is now going to be the one that is going to be between you and the Creator. But when you use the things that God has created himself, you are going to him directly. There is nobody standing in between you and God, and that is the true worship. That is the true way you can have access to God and his power. I am not saying your pastor is wrong but then you also have to understand that your pastor is also an energy. And he is also using his energy to impart anything that he gives you or anything that he sells to you. And if you are using that to see a result, it is going to be a third person between you and your Creator. So now you are going to use it as a point of contact, just as you use the olive oil, or you use any oil as your anointing oil. These are all nature. These are all the creation of God, and we use them to pray. We use them to stand upon that as a point of contact for God to manifest his power. So you are going to use this as a point of contact, and you are going to make it known to God that you know that his power is in this, and that he created life to do so many things for your benefit. And one of them is to neutralize any evil spirit, any bad energy. So today you want to use it as a point of contact to purify your palm. And to neutralize your palm, any evil spirit that is working against the fruit of your palm, that is working against the riches of your palm, that is working against your palm or your life, because this is where you are going to use to receive things that you are working for. So as you are using this as a point of contact, that the Lord God Almighty should activate that power now, that this is in your hand. So your energy is connecting to this. That is why your energy is very important. I always tell you, work on your frequency. When you work on your energy is already vibrating to this. You're already connecting to this. So you are releasing your power that God has already placed in you, who is also the one living in you. It's already releasing it on this. So now you just need to agree by speaking it. So when you speak, what you want this to do for you is that when you use this to clean this palm, you believe that every negative spirit, any spell against your money, against your success, against your prosperity should be neutralized and should be destroyed. Now, when you finish rubbing your palm, when you finish rubbing these two palms, now you have to throw this one away. Okay, we are done with the first one, and make sure that at least you are prayed for maybe 5 to 10 minutes concerning the neutralization, purification, and cleaning this palm from any blockage, from cleaning this palm from any limitation, anything that is blocking you not to be able to receive money, anything that is caused in the realms of the spirit that is eating your money, that is stealing your money. From today, as you add this lime to your palm, may them never have access to you. May them never have access to your money. May them never have access to your wealth, your riches. May them never cause any lack in your life. Now, when you finish, you are going to take the cinnamon. We all know what cinnamon is. Cinnamon attracts goodness. Cinnamon attracts money. Cinnamon attracts anything that is that is to make you prosperous. It's just like you putting a sugar here. When you put sugar here, before you come from nowhere, you will see ant attracting. That is what cinnamon does. Cinnamon attracts money. Cinnamon attracts abundance. Cinnamon attracts wealth. Just like sugar attracts ants. I want to say something, my dear. I want us to understand that it is about time we stop chasing money and rather start attracting money. Because there are things you can do to what? Plus your work to make money come into your life. There are some things you will do. There are things you will use automatically. Money has to come to your hand. Money has to locate you because money is a spirit. Just like when you put sugar here, ant has to, wherever ant is, he has to smell it and come to eat that sugar. In the same way that there are some things, natural things, when you put it there, money has to locate you. Money, you have to attract money plus work. You are not going to attract money without making what? Money. Without working for money. God is not a lazy God. God is not how will I call it? Somebody who will tell you that you should wait and manna come from heaven. No, you have to work for whatever you want to see. These natural things will help you activate it. It will help you receive it. Will help you attract it. So when you are working and you are using these natural things, it is easy for you to make that money. It's just like what God says, that what He blesses the works of our hands. If you don't have any work in your hands, forget it. Now, take the second line. You are going to pour this here. You see, you are going to pour this here. I'm going to demonstrate. I want to demonstrate. Have you seen that? Now, when you finish, I want you to pray the same prayer. Remember, you have neutralized that evil spirit and evil spell that is causing you not to what? Have money in your hand, not to receive money, not to attract money. Now cinnamon starts for an attraction of abundance. So you are going to decree and you are going to declare. Remember, you are an energy. I always have to remind you, you are an energy and you have the power. So you are going to use it as a point of contact, and you are going to tell you're going to tell God that I know cinnamon attracts abundance. As I use this cinnamon today, let me attract abundance. Let me attract money. And let money keep on what? Be with me. You are going to use this cinnamon also and rub the lime. Sorry. The first one, which is this one that we thrown away. When you finish, you are going to wash your hand. And you are going to dry your hand. Okay? Wash your hand and dry your hand before you start with this one. So the second one is just for you to bless your hands and what? And declare abundance and declare prosperity into your life by rubbing it in your hand. When you finish, just allow it to dry. And when you finish, maybe like 5 minutes, and when it's finished drying and you finish praying, doing your intentions and your prayers, then now you can go and wash your hands. When you finish washing your hands, dry your hands well. If you have an oil, an anointing oil, takes a little one and begin to anoint yourself and begin to bless yourself. Now from today, my hands are blessed. My hands will attract. Wherever money is, my hands will find. From today, whatever my hands finds doing, it is successful. It is prosperous. It is, it will do well. It will multiply. I will not lack again. Whatever hold that has been placed in my life to do what? To steal money and to attract money from me, it has come to an end. Rather, I am receiving. Money is permanent with me. Money, I am magnet to you. Start to do those, great affirmations for your life. And when you finish, thank God. Remember to do this often. At least twice a week or once a week, just to keep it fresh. The next thing that I also want you to do to make this permanent in your life is now begin to be the person who gives to the needy. Start giving to the needy. Start giving to the orphans. Start giving to the widows and the widowers. Start giving to people who lack. Start looking for honest people who needs help and help them. When you do that, even that alone will stop any man any spirit stealing from you will make you attract money. I have done this myself. I said it severally on this platform. I will not do anything that I've not seen a result. Then I'll come here and tell you, do this and do that, when I have not done it and I have not seen a result. I have done this. And when I start making this attempt to give to the needy, the first month, I didn't say anything. The second month, I didn't see anything. Now, the third month, the same salary that was not enough for me and my family. Now, the same salary I would spend and will never finish. But then rather, sometimes I'll feel like the money is gone or the money is finished. And when I open my account, there's enough money for us. Not alone. That money we will spend, and there will be a remaining that I will use to save. This is the same amount of salary that was not enough for me before. But when I started doing this and I started giving, what I would do is that every month when they pay me or when I receive my salary, I will now go to any orphanage or any those children on the street. I will go and feed them. And when I started doing, as I said, the first month I didn't see the result. The second month I didn't see the result. But the third month, things begin to change. I was on a project that I could not finish. When I started doing this, now I was able to save money and I finished that project effortlessly. I was not stressed like how I was stressed before. So I want you to start doing this, and don't just do this and stop. I also want you to do what I am saying. Be a giver. Go and help somebody. When you do this, you will open the doors of heavens in your life, and you will never ever think that this alone can open this door. And when you do these things by helping the needy, even if there is any evil spirit fighting you, God himself, nature will fight that spirit. Why? Because they know that you are a good to the needy. And then when you have in your hand, the needy will also eat. So they will fight for you without you knowing that forces are fighting for you. So this is what I have for you today. I hope somebody obeys this, somebody do this, and when you do this, surely I give you only 3 months. You will come back here to share your testimonies. Remember to share this video. Remember to share this video with your friends and family. 2, if you have not yet liked this video, please like this video. Give us a thumbs up to support the channel. And if you have watched me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? You will never lose on this platform, but rather you will gain spiritually, mentally, physically. Hit on that subscription button and remember to put on your notification bell on to all. Put your notification bell on all so that all my videos can come to your feed and you can watch. God richly bless all of you. I love you, but God loves you the most. Shalom, peace, bye-bye.